you've heard probably of narcissistic supply. And I want to add a word in between and call it narcissistic food supply. So what is narcissistic food? Narcissistic food is food that has to get attention, that has to be advertised, it has to be put in boxes and made to look good. It needs lots and lots of attention. It doesn't even get enough attention when it's sitting in the box looking pretty or in the advertisement or in the commercial. It then needs to rob all of your energy and take all of your attention when it's in your body. So this is narcissistic food. And you know, and that's a good way of knowing what you don't want in your body. You don't want narcissist in your life, or you don't want narcissistic food in your life either. So it's food that takes all the energy, takes all the attention, takes all the oxygen, literally the oxygen, out of the room and puts everything on it. And then not only does it do those things and make you pay the price for it, but it makes you keep on wanting it. It has a way of continuing to get your attention. It won't let you go, and yet it punishes you. So if you think about all of these substances that we shouldn't be eating, they are in fact, if you want to look at it that way, narcissistic foods. And so if foods are being advertised, if they have to be put in boxes and bags and made to look pretty and all this stuff, made to look appealing, and they're addictive like that, you can think of them in that way. And you will never find anything in nature that does that. So the beautiful leaves, the grasses that we talked about in the audio the other day, they don't ask for any attention. They just give. They're just these beautiful expressions of life that are there to generate, to offer themselves, to be of benefit. They don't take anything from you when you've taken them in. They don't make you addicted. So you see the difference. It's really, and so in there, and you have the energetic force versus the anti-energetic force. So these things play out in every way, as above, so below, of course, in our energy, in our food, in matter, and in non-material things. So yeah, nowhere in nature do we see this sort of narcissistic food. Only in the artificial realm, only in the manufactured world, you know, the way our culture directs us. And so, and the question again becomes why? Why is that being presented to us? Because nowhere do we actually see in nature any living thing thrive from taking in those substances, the very same substances that we're told that we should be consuming. Where do we see anything in nature thrive consuming that? Even, you know, however, in looking in nature, yes, you see animals that are carnivorous consuming other animals, but they're not cooked and they're not battered and fried and served up with, you know, a side of mashed potatoes. Everything is in its raw form. Obviously, there's some things that are still, you know, hard to watch like that, but nevertheless, they're not presented the way we're told we should be consuming food. So it's really, really important to acknowledge that whenever you feel pressure from society or from friends or family, coworkers, anyone around you that makes you feel like what you're doing is wrong, show me one place in nature where that which we're told in society to do actually causes nature to thrive. It doesn't anywhere. And we have inverse evidence to prove the same thing, which is you take non-humans, take animals, take domesticated pets, and the only other beings, not sentient beings that suffer the way humans do are domesticated animals. So, and why is that? Because they're treated like humans. They're getting vaccinations, they're given dry food, they're given processed food in boxes, narcissistic food supply. They're given food that needs commercials and marketing and all of this stuff. So the pets are suffering from depression, from intestinal diseases and cancer, all the same things that humans are suffering from, and only because they're consuming similarly.